Nothing can save you, save for the enlightened rule of a single person who can make the hard choices. One who is above being bribed, being corrupted, who does not care about petty comforts that confound other men. Doom is above money, Doom is above all, and, in his magnanimity, in his pity, in his greatness, Doom will save you. Emperor Doom, equal parts, super genius and megalomaniac, Victor von Doom better answers to the self-proclaimed moniker of Dr. Doom, the despotic ruler of the Eastern European nation of Latveria. Victor was born in a Romani camp, the son of a witch named Cynthia, who died after making a deal with the demon Mephisto. Swearing revenge, Victor spent his life owning his skills in both science and magic. In his academic youth, Doom was the college rival of Reed Richards, future leader of the Fantastic Four as Mr. Fantastic. When left scarred by a machine meant to make contact with his late mother, a disgraced Doom roamed the world until he was taken in by a tribe of Tibetan monks, who helped him forge a suit of armor topped off by an iron mask to hide his face. Rechristened Dr. Doom, Victor returned to his homeland, using his lifetime of skills to seize power as its new ruler. Although Doom wishes to bring order and betterment to humanity, he intends to enforce this goal by his own hand and with an iron fist. Ruthless and prideful, Dr. Doom has come into conflict with the superhero community at large, but the Fantastic Four remain his biggest enemies, due to Victor's shared history with, and personal vendetta against Mr. Fantastic, whom he blames for the accident that cost him his face. Victor is not without allies, like his adoptive son Christophe Bernard, or his personal champion, Victorious. Doom has had several brushes with great power, stealing it from beings such as the Silver Surfer, the Beyonder, and the Scarlet Witch. In his greatest triumph, he took the nigh omnipotence of the Beyonders and reshaped the remains of the destroyed multiverse into Battle World, holding supreme power as God Emperor, until his ultimate, of all dear, Geet of Misty Bashiel, and the restoration downfall was by the hand of Mr. Fantastic. In recent times, Dr. Doom helped an incapacitated Doctor Strange stop worldwide vampire invasion in temporary exchange for the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme, but Doom refused to give up the mantle following Earth's liberation, seeing that he had much more work to do before he believed the world to be safe in his own eyes. Declaring himself Emperor Doom, he forcibly unified the planet as United Latveria, mysteriously controlling the world's leaders, Dekine Besiegers and Bass. However, Doom willingly ended his reign and sacrificed his own life to the living tribunal in order to revive his beloved goddaughter, Valeria Richards. Victor von Doom was born in a Romani camp outside Hassenstadt, Latveria. His mother Cynthia was killed in a bargain with Mephisto that went wrong. Despite his father's attempts to care for her, a noble woman died and Werner von Doom fled with a young Victor on a cold winter's night. Victor survived the cold, but unfortunately his father did not. Doom sought to increase his knowledge of both science and magic in order to rescue his mother, whose death he blamed on Mephisto. In his youth, Victor fell in love with a woman named Valeria von Frazen, but she resisted his advances. Becoming Dr. Doom, the State University in Hageman, New York offered Victor a scholarship. While attending classes there, he met Reed Richards and Ben Grimm for the first time. They developed a dislike for each other, leading to Reed Richards committing the first prank he had ever pulled, changing Victor's last name on a trophy to Doof. Richards and Doom were intellectual peers. The two debated esoteric theories day and night that amazed faculty members, who compared their brilliance to that of Albert Einstein and Leonardo da Vinci. While Richards designed his starship, Doom became obsessed with developing a machine that could project the astral form of a being into other dimensions, seeing it as a way to free his mother's soul from Mephisto's clutches. Reed pointed out a flaw in Doom's calculation, but Doom arrogantly ignored his warnings, feeling Reed was trying to upstage him, likely due to their dislike for each other. The machine exploded, scarring Doom's face. He was soon expelled for conducting unethical experiments. From then on, he blamed Reed Richards for the destruction as well as expulsion. Disgraced and bitter, Doom traveled the world. Eventually he came upon a small Tibetan village of monks who assisted him in creating a suit of armor. He returned to his homeland of Latveria to overthrow the leader and declare himself Kazakh's king. He then began to use his country's resources in order to further his cant plans of world domination. These schemes led Doom into conflict with the Fantastic Four on many occasions, as well as many other superheroes. The Fantastic Four Doom first confronted the Fantastic Travel by Holden, using his time members of the team, his time platform, to retrieve the mystical stones of Merlin. Later, he duped Namor into teaming up with him to destroy the team. Was discovered, Mr. was fantastic. his next discovered, returned to his body and shrunk to subatomic size. He ended up in the world of subatomica, where he quickly took control using his scientific knowledge and began plaguing the Fantastic Four with shrink rays. He was again defeated by the Fantastic Four with the aid of Ant-Man. His next attempt at defeating the Fantastic Four involved using the Terrible Trio. This venture ended in BNC to Dooms. He was later found floating, given powers by Dooms, who revealed that he was in space by Rama Tut, who revealed to Doom that he was one of his ancestors. Believing that they might in fact be the same person, they decided that Rama Tut would return to the future after sending Doom back to Earth. Back on Earth, Doom again clashed with the Fantastic Four. This time, they defeated him by hypnotizing him into believing he had destroyed the group. The hypnotic spell was eventually broken by a Latverian stage magician who had come to Doom's castle to entertain him. Doom, realizing he had been tricked, was furious and traveled to America to take his revenge on the Fantastic Four, who incidentally had lost their powers. Despite the Four having no powers, Doom was again defeated, this time with the aid of Daredevil. His next attack came when he manipulated an army of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. When Doom battled and defeated the Silver Surfer, he stole the Surfer's powers and surfboard, becoming one of the most powerful beings on Earth. With these newfound powers, he was able to finally defeat the Fantastic Four. He then began running amok, causing havoc all over the world. After another confrontation with the Fantastic Four, Doom was tricked into flying into the barrier Galactus set up around the Earth, and the Surfer's powers and surfboard returned to their rightful owner. Camelot, Doctor Doom, and Iron Man traveled to Camelot, where Stark thwarted Doctor Doom's attempt to solicit the aid of Morgan Le Fay, and Doctor Doom swore deadly vengeance for that interference, which had to be indefinitely delayed in the interest of returning to the present day and heir to the throne. After reclaiming the Latverian throne from a mad Prince Zorba with the help of the Fantastic Four, Doom took a young Latverian boy named Christophe Bernard, who was orphaned by Zorba's forces, under his wing and made him his heir.